Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's Trading Floor. It's December 4th. We had the grains that were quite a bit lower throughout most of the trading session here today. But toward the close, corn ended up coming back, finishing down 2.5 cents. Beans are unchanged after being down more than 10 cents at one point. And then wheat finishing down about 4 cents as well. Most of the reason here for the early break was due to the outside markets. I'll get into that here in a minute. But the rally back at the close, there's been some rumors out there, not a confirmation of it yet, but mostly for beans where we got that support from is there's talks of Paraguay now imposing a 10% tax on beans. We'll see if that does come to fruition, but it was enough to get these beans back to about unchanged here today. Not only that, looking at Informa, came out with some of their world numbers. Some of their numbers are a little bit friendlier here for corn and beans, but maybe more a little mixed here for wheat. So that type of help here helped bring the grains back from the lower trade that we had here early on. Now, as I mentioned, some of these outside markets, the dollar was down today, down about 25 cents. This is a new short-term low here for that dollar. Still under pressure here as this fiscal cliff, as they're calling it, is still looming over our heads. So that's going to be and remain negative for the dollar until we start to see some kind of positive attitude from that. But crude oil was sharply lower as well. That fought its way back. 60 cents lower right now. That is $1 off its lows. But the metals were the key here this morning. Gold down $24 right now. Silver down 77 cents. A lot of this negative attitude in the metals started here as Australia lowered interest rates down to the lowest levels that they've had. So that had the markets kind of spooked here and actually had a lot of pressure here on these metals early on, and had the rest of the commodities following along with it. Not only that, gold took out a significant support level at that 1,700. And that ended up giving it some more weakness as well. Now, as far as livestock, we did have fat cattle down about 55 cents today. That puts that at 130.20. Still some sloppy trade there as we go throughout the week. Cash cattle was sharply lower last week, expecting to see that lower again. We tend to see a lower move here as we go through December here as far as cash cattle trade, and that continues to weigh on the cattle here at this point until we get some positive feelings back for cattle, but finishing lower here once again today. As far as hogs, cash hogs are a different story. They've been friendly. They've been higher the last several days, keeping the December hog contract higher. 70-cent gain again today, 84.65. For the December hogs. Strong cash market is the key. Now, looking back at these back markets, February on out, we did see some pressure today, down quite a bit here in these back markets, mostly due because we typically do see a cash peak coming here the middle of this week to the end of this week, and see some kind of a decline here as we work through December. So continue watching that, but the December contract right now still remaining strong, with these cash prices remaining strong as well. So the cash is king. Watch that here for direction. Give us a call with any questions that you guys have. You can reach us here at 800-262-7538 or check us out online at allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys had a great day today, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.